lovelies, so I am doing a tag video because I've not done a tag video in a while and I've got a list of videos I've been tagged in that I need to tick off soon. So I'm going to start with the British tag. I have the questions here on my laptop and I'm pretty certain that Sammy from Beauty Crush made this tag up and it seemed like a fun tag to do, and my friend Helen has tagged me to do this, so thank you for tagging me. I'm just going to crack on with the questions, and I know that the first question is going to make me seem like the worst English person in existence, because the first question is, how many cups of tea do you have a day, plus how many sugars? I don't actually like tea. I just never have liked tea. When I was younger I didn't like tea or coffee. Someone's starting their car outside my window now. Brilliant. Oh, now there's kids walking past. When I was a teenager I thought I was really cool having black coffee, you know, no sugars, nothing, just black coffee. That kind of got me into coffee. Now I have my iced caramel lattes in Starbucks, but I don't have coffee at home and I've just never managed to get into drinking tea. If I do have tea, it's herbal tea and it's like peppermint tea or mint tea, possibly green tea. But yeah, it's the only tea that I drink, so I don't have normal tea and I definitely don't have sugars in my non-existent tea. Next question, favourite part of your roast? Now if you're not from England, that's probably quite a weird question, but basically it's quite a traditional thing in England to have a Sunday roast. Now I've not actually had a roast dinner for a long time since I've been living with myself, because I'm only cooking for myself and it just seems like a waste of time. But when I used to have them most weekends, it definitely used to be my favourite meal, especially when I turned 18 and started going out on a Saturday night, because it was like the best hangover food ever. So I'd have to say my favourite part, if I had to pick one, is Yorkshire puddings. I love Yorkshire puddings. But then also roast potatoes are also really yummy. But I've never called them roast potatoes actually, I've always called them roast tatties. Does anyone else call them roast tatties? But I also like Brussels sprouts and broccoli, and then the gravy. I like it all. Favourite dunking biscuit? I haven't dunked a biscuit for a long time, but I remember my grandma used to let me dunk biscuits in her tea. I didn't have my own tea because I didn't like tea, so I'd always dunk it in other people's and end up ruining their tea. I used to dunk custard creams in my grandma's tea all the time. Custard creams are just so good, and when they're dunked in tea they're even better. Favourite quintessential British pastime? I might have to Google this. So I think it just means something that's really British, so I'm probably gonna say something wrong, but I would have to say I love summer when you're just out in the garden and you make a massive jug of Pimm's. When everyone gets the Pimm's out, you know it's summer in England. That's quite an English thing to do, isn't it? I just love going to London. London's very, well, of course it's the capital of England, but yeah, I love London and all the old buildings. I can't really think of anything else. No. Favourite word is one of these questions where when I've thought, oh that's my favourite word, I'm like, oh yeah that's my favourite word, but then I never remember it. It's not one word. Well, it kind of is. I feel like it's a very British thing to say, like, oh bloody Nora, blimmin' heck. I think a lot of British people, I know that me and my friends do it, say bloody heck. Oh, there's got to be a better one. I like oopsies, or like oopsie daisies. It always reminds me of Notting Hill. I think that's quite a British word or saying. I am rubbish at this tag. Oh. Maybe you guys can just laugh at how terrible I am at being a British person. I think I'm a pretty good British person, but these questions are just... See, I'm looking at the next one. Question number 6. Cockney rhyme slang. I'm guessing that means things like, oh, I'm going up the apple and pears, which means I'm going up the stairs, or the dog and bone, which means the phone. My dad's really good at Cockney slang. He could probably tell you loads. From the area that I come from, Cockney slang isn't really used. Is it even still really used now? I feel like it's quite an old thing. That's all I can think of. The dog and bone and the apple and pears. I don't know. Favourite sweet? Ooh, I would have to go back to my childhood and either say Percy Pigs. I don't really like sweets that much anymore. I'd actually rather have a big bowl of olives. Yeah, Percy Pigs or lemon sherbets. I loved lemon sherbets when I was little. Also rhubarb and custard. What would your pub be called? If I was to have a pub. A lot of British pubs are like the something, so you have like the Hare or the Georgian dragon or the something, so I don't know. I love bunny rabbits. I would call it the hare, but that's already a name of a pub where I'm from and probably in a lot of other places, but I'm just gonna have to go with the hare. The rabbit doesn't quite sound the same, does it? And #1 British person. Oh, there's loads. Like, obviously there were some classic heroes that you could talk about, but if I was going to pick someone now, and let's not look too much into this because I probably could pick a better person. I know Alexa Chung, just because this is a fashion channel, and I mean everyone likes Alexa Chung, majority do. I like Alexa Chung, she's got quite 60s style. I love 60s style, so I'm gonna go with her. Favourite shop / restaurant? Well, I love Topshop for clothes and ASOS. I'm just gonna go with restaurant. Don't know which are originally British or not, so I'm gonna go with one restaurant which I know is British because it started off down in Brighton, and that's Bill's. I really like Bill's, especially for breakfast. Had breakfast there recently, had buttermilk blueberry pancakes, so good, they were so good, and then fresh mint and peach iced tea. It was so good, so I'd probably have to say Bill's. What British song pops into your head? I'm gonna have to go with the 90s child in me and say a Spice Girls song. Something like Spice Up Your Life or Zig Zagga. What was that song? What is wrong with my head today? I am all over the place. Basically any Spice Girls song, because that's just British to me and it just reminds me of being 5 and dancing around in my living room to my little cassette tape of the Spice Girls album and watching the film. And last question, Marmite. That's it. Not even do you like Marmite, it's just Marmite, which I'm assuming is asking whether you love or hate it, because it is a love or hate thing. I love Marmite. Love, love, love it. I do wonder now though, if I had Marmite for the first time as an adult, whether I'd actually like it, because I was brought up with just having Marmite in the house and I always ate it, and so I've always liked it. I would never have like a spoonful of Marmite, that would be disgusting, but I love it on toast, bagels. Gotta love the Marmite. I think I like Marmite. So that's all the questions. I'm not sure who I'm gonna tag, so I literally just came in from town and I'm just sitting here filming, so whoever I tag, I'll put in the down bar and link their channels, because I've got to try and think of British people to tag. I also tag all you lovely lot. I hope you enjoyed the video. This was just like a little tag that I wanted to put up, but that's it, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!